Welcome to Connecting Africa. I'm Eleni Jokas. Today we have the world in the palm of our hands. The internet and smartphones have transformed the way we do business, from online shopping to banking. The possibilities of the digital economy are rapidly expanding. So much so, the global e-commerce market was estimated to be worth more than $21 trillion in 2023. Now in Africa, it was estimated to be worth just over $277 billion last year and is expected to reach almost $1 trillion by 2032. And by next year, it is predicted that 500 million people will be buying online across the continent, a number that has been growing 17% every year on average. Now, one tech company, Jumia, has been dubbed the Amazon of Africa. Launched in Nigeria in 2012, it has been rapidly expanding across the continent, including recently in Côte d'Ivoire. Here on the outskirts of Abidjan, the economic hub of Côte d'Ivoire, also known as Ivory Coast, Jumia's newest integrated warehouse is nearing completion. These facilities aim to streamline operations to increase the efficiency of the e-commerce delivery process.
Coming here, we are able to double the capacity of articles we inbound. We can inbound now more than 2 million articles.
Jumia's platform provides 64,000 retailers a marketplace to sell their goods. The company says 2 million customers make purchases from the site every quarter, and it's now focusing on growth.
It was important to expand this on Ivory Coast, clearly because it is one of the biggest and the more dynamic cities in West Africa.
This 36,000 square meter facility in Côte d'Ivoire is one of 5 new integrated warehouses that are being replicated in Egypt, Ghana, Morocco, and Nigeria.
We were also taking the opportunity to standardize across countries the same processes layout. E-commerce will never survive without logistics, and logistics needs to be efficient. Having one roof integrated facility with warehouse sorting centers, so everything is in one. It's easier to manage, it's more efficient, it's better for our customers and for our sellers.
The Abidjan warehouse is expected to be completed early next year. In the meantime, the benefits of a more streamlined system are already being felt at the Lagos facility in Nigeria, which opened in June.
We are doing close to 45% more than what we were doing 6 months ago. Previously, we used to deliver within 2 days within Lagos. Now we deliver within 1 day within Lagos.
And they say this expansion is just the beginning as they look for new ways to grow Africa's e-commerce ecosystem.
E-commerce is giving more visibility to sellers, is helping the customers across the country to be able to have all the goods that they need.
And joining us now is Francis Dufay, the CEO of Jumia. Francis, great to have you with us. The African continent is one of the most exciting and final economic and consumer frontiers in the world. Could you give me a sense of how important the e-commerce industry is going to be to the continent's growth?
So it's going to be very important. What's happening on the continent is that consumer demand is growing extremely fast, at the pace of population growth actually. We're serving consumers who are extremely price conscious, and e-commerce can really help to fix lots of gaps that we see across the continent. It can enable customers to access cheaper goods, better quality, more assortment, more choice, and more importantly, even across the whole countries. And Jumia is actually present and operating across 11 markets across the continent. We're definitely the one e-commerce platform across the continent that has been designed, defined and built for African vendors and African consumers. We're solving lack of supply, we're solving logistics.
How are you able to invest in some of these infrastructure needs so that you become more efficient to cater for your customers?
Logistics is a big focus for us, and we have designed a model that's really tailored for our ecosystems across African countries. Typically, we do fulfillment ourselves. but we fully outsource delivery to local partners. And I believe that as a multinational company in emerging markets, it's always much better, more efficient, easier, I would also say cheaper and better for the end customer to give more power and a greater share of the business to local partners who know how to operate, who know how to run a business, who know how to operate trucks and delivery.
We know that the African Continental Free Trade Area is currently being implemented. Are you guys looking at a scenario where you'll have regional warehouses, regional hubs, where you'll be able to export cross-country, cross-border?
That would be a personal dream if we could serve more countries from one fulfillment center. That would be better for customers who would have better choice and better prices. That would be great for vendors and merchants who would access a bigger market. That would make, the whole economy a little more efficient, that's for sure. However, this remains highly theoretical for the moment.
5 years from now, where do you see Jumia?
Well, Jumia will be a much bigger company, definitely. So now it's a huge growth runway for us. We need to serve this market at scale. We need 1 million more customers. And scale will also make Jumia as a company profitable.